Well, here's one dedicated to everybody who's had to live between four wheels instead of four walls. If it ain't je ne sais quoi, I don't know what is. Must be the van life. Well, I quit my job, making minimum wage, look fairly well twice and act half my age. I'm looking for somewhere that can handle the rage of a young man on the run. With rarely paid taxes and shitty insurance, a glove box full of summons and warrants, a finely tuned wish things were that weren't. You could say I was looking for fun. So I bought an 01 red Dodge Ram, bought 2 pints of whiskey and a 30 of hams. Now I'm peeing in bottles and eating from cans. But you can't call me homeless, friends, 'cause I live in a van. They call it the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been sold this. It's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Let's roll up, let's blow this. Well, the 7-Eleven's a sure bellyache. I subsist on a mere wake and bake. Talladega to Chicago's Lake, sir, I'll take your largest queso. And all the girls from Chickamauga to Passamaquoddy speak enviously of my big rusty body. This old van might just be a Bugatti, the way I get it from 60 to 0. Now I'm 60 miles of Fargo on a northern track. I'm burning rubber, no looking back. Pushing that thing like a maniac. I get tipped out like a stripper in singles and crack. Ooh! I wish someone would fund Amtrak. Instead, for now, it's the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been sold this. It's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Let's roll up. Let's blow this. Friends, the south of San Luis can be a little gritty. It's a far cry from Seattle's tent cities. All in all, life's pretty from the Starship Enterprise. Still a guy with a house and a big old lawn thinks his block's too good for me to park on. Bangs on my door with a letter that tells about 1,000 ways he can make my life hell. And he's worse than the guy who put a brick through my glass and robbed me blind and siphoned the gas, 'cause at least I know that guy needed it bad. Oh, I wish that old boy well. In the meantime, a cop is banging on the door telling me I can't park here no more. What do you do, friends? What do you say? You gotta rev up the engine and drive away. Chalk it up to the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been sold this. It's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Oh, let's roll up. Let's blow this. Well, I pull into Charlotte to wet my whistle, and they see my duds and they give a whistle. I say, sorry, gal, you gotta pay for this gristle. You got money, I got time. Oh, the spot on your floor is a goddamn palace. The mug of Budweiser's a goddamn chalice. I say to you, sir, without any malice, your politics are bad. Oh, I figure this is as low as it gets. I'm blaming capitalists on the internet. My sweet old folks can't seem to forget my roughly $60K in medical debt. And while I'm out here trying to dumpster dive, there's a bunch of rich folks eating apple pie. I'd rather die on this decent ride. Friends, won't you pickle my bones in cheap red wine? Pour it out on the ground and just say I was a good time. Probably on account of the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been sold this. It's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Let's roll up, let's blow this. Well, we crashed all the parties, drank kegs of the foam. Nicky Bob's the best yodeler I've ever known. We were all so lonely and never alone and kissed 1,000 times. Saw the bombed out buildings of the lower ninth, streetwalkers living on the edge of a knife. Oh, trap brass music, man, it's a life if you've never felt half alive. Colorado behind me, blue sky above me, New Mexico mountains are so dang lovely. I tried not to love her, I just couldn't fight it. New York is great, I just don't like it. San Antonio on up to Maine, cheap motel rooms, awful cocaine. Not a crusade, not even a war, just a feeling you've been in this Waffle House before. Well, $1.90's too much for gas, I drive too slow to let anyone pass. Somebody asked if I'd dance with their daughter, I said that I would even though she was awkward. I got offered $50 to do something quick, I might have done it for free, but I don't turn tricks. Say if I showed you my wallet, you'd laugh at me, but I drank half the craft beers in Cincinnati. I say, girl, I said, damn, I've been trying to reach you for the cut of your jib, and you talk about Nietzsche. Nobody like you in all 50 states, except for Arkansas, Alaska, Texas, Oklahoma, possibly California. But I just chalk that up to the many years of the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been told this. It's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Let's roll up. Let's blow this. Yeah, it's a sexy kind of lifestyle for certain folks. Fractal highways, friends like smoke. It all goes up and you end up alone. It's like the internet is your real home. The call of the wild, the call of the road, the endless search for a clean commode. I'm a truck driver of emotional payloads backed up on guitar. Yeah, I'm a public park patron, library sleuth. I'm a thrift store grifter of western suits. I'm ringing out 3 chords and the truth like a wash rag on the bar. Yeah, I've been living day to day for so dang long. I'm the kind of no account that you can count on. I'm drunk in a millionaire's seaside cabana. I'm pissed because no gas stations have bananas. Yeah, friends, every time I'm feeling down on my luck, think I might trade it in for a couple of bucks. I hear some rich guy like Elon Musk talk about how someday in the near future we're all going to have cyber trucks. And I think, God, life must be easy if you're one of these dang rich gentlemen. And I'm pretty sure that I prefer the van life. I've been told this. It's a fine life. I've been sold this. Oh, it's a fine line between having to and choosing it. Let's roll up. Let's hunker down. Let's gussy up. Let's throw it down. It's a fine line up on time, you're behind. Chug-a-lug, hi-de-ho. Same old night the whole world over. All my friends are not anachronisms and not compromised by alternative lifestyles. And meritocracy's a lie. Oh, let's blow this.